I wanted to do this little quick video to say now is a great time to start really paying attention to your dreams, particularly when you wake up in the morning and you have a strong sense of a feeling. So you wake up with this feeling from the dream, and perhaps that feeling is attached to just one picture scene of the dream. When this is happening, what's happening in the dream is we are telepathically being communicated with, because telepathic communication happens through the heart. It happens through energetic exchange. It's a communication with the heart space. It's not through the mind. Often we think that telepathy happens through us reading each other's thoughts, and I used to believe that too, but I realized that's not actual truth. It's actually the heart that is communicating when we have a telepathic communication, and it's through, and the heart is, we receive that communication through feeling, through vibration. So it's those feelings in certain dreams that communicate a message to us. So I'll give you an example of that so that you can start becoming aware and realizing that when you wake up from those dreams and you have that strong feeling inside, that feeling that translated something into your mind, that this is telepathic communication and it is meaningful. You are being given a message. Now, we don't need to obsess over what the message is, because then we end up getting stuck in the mind. We can just have faith and know that if we don't already know what that message telepathically was communicating to us, but we woke up with those feelings, that it is going to come to us without us even trying to force it. It'll just happen as we're going through our day. At some point, boom, we'll get the message from that feeling, or perhaps we'll get the message in the future, because really the future and the past don't exist. It's all now. So messages are coming back to us from the future to prime us for the future, to show us that very thing. So basically, an example that I can tell you is that I had a dream. So I've been praying to Mother, Father, God, praying to be more intimately connected to Source, to really heal the wounds, the distortions within the body that are blocking that connection. So I am connected, but I want to go deeper and deeper. There's always more and more and more. And that is a prayer that I have been holding in my intention every single morning. And on Saturday night when I went to bed, I had a dream, and I've also been healing the masculine, healing the distortions of the divine masculine, the distortions of Father God, because Father God has really been distorted through religious programming, making us feel that Father God is vengeful, is judgmental, but that's not the truth. So I've had to go through some healing, and I've been asking for that healing to come in. And in my dream, I had a dream where I was with a divine masculine that is very important to me, that has been an important part of my awakening process. And the dream with this divine masculine, the part that I can see as an image was that we were hugging, that he was holding me in this embrace. But what really stayed with me was the feeling, and what was translated through that feeling, through a connection, through the heart space, telepathically. I was given the message that I am being supported by the divine masculine in a way that I have never experienced before, that I am going into this deeper level of support. And it was showing me what I realized when I woke up. It was a shift. It was showing me that I'd healed a lot of my distortion, divine masculine. We must understand that the divine masculine is not necessarily the fact that I'm saying someone outside of me, a masculine, is coming in to support me. No, I'm talking about my own energetic divine masculine within, showing that that part of me, that energy within, is here to support the divine feminine part of me that has all these ideas has all these creations that I want to anchor into the physical. And the masculine provides that support, provides that structure, that protection, that discipline in order to do that. So I feel like it was a multifaceted message in that, showing that my own divine masculine was coming into healing, was coming into balance, was going to help my feminine move forward and anchor into the physical all of these creations that Mother, Father, God, Source is channeling through my body and wants me to bring in to this reality. But it was also showing me that I was moving into a deeper, intimate connection with Father God as well, and healing those distortions. And boy, have I felt that materialize in my physical as well. So telepathic communication is a feeling, and it's a very intense feeling that stays with you when you wake up out of the dream. So it's the feeling that stays with you. Whilst you may have an image and a picture, I have just one image, one picture, it's the feeling and it's the message. Now, when I first started getting dreams like this, I didn't always necessarily pay attention to them. So we need to start paying attention to them to really start connecting to those telepathic messages. So dream time is really important right now. We are being shown things in our dreams. It is how we telepathically communicate through the heart. So pay attention to that. Don't get caught up in the mind. When they do come through, though, just allow those messages to flow in naturally. When the time is right, when you're in alignment, it will come forward. Like I say, sometimes you are being given a message that's not necessarily relevant to you right in this very second, but it's something that's going to come in. So again, how I can just demonstrate that slightly is, about a year ago, I was walking to the shop and this silver thing caught my eye, and I looked down and it was like this. I went to look down and pick it up, and it was like this little hand, this silver little hand, like a little badge type thing. And I just thought, interesting. And I just felt that I just had this feeling that I was meant to find it. Didn't really know why. And I put it in my pocket. And when I got home, I looked at it, and it was the hand of Fatima. And I realised this was a connection to the Divine Mother, and it's all about the support of the Divine Mother. And at the time I felt, I feel like I'm being given a message, that I'm being supported here by the Divine Mother, but I didn't really dive that deeper into it. And then a couple of nights ago, I got the message to pull an oracle card for myself. And I have this really beautiful Rumi deck. So I thought, I haven't used these cards for ages, and often when I pull a card, the message is exactly what I need. It really communicates telepathically within me. So I picked this card, and the card that came out was about the hand of Fatima. And basically, within the message, it basically said, Fatima is here right now, working with you. The Divine Mother energy is around you. And I'm also deeply diving into the Divine Mother and Father energy at the same time to really cleanse the distortions from both, and to bring unity to these energies within the soul, so that the soul can move fully into the body. So within this message, instantly I thought about the in the hand that I found a year earlier, and within the message actually had a passage where it says, often Divine Mother Fatima will come to you, will enter into your life before she's even shown herself to you, before you even realise she's in your life with you. She's already sending you messages. So it just showed how there is no real future or past. It's all happening now, and it's just a matter of whether we tune into those timelines. So that is how the future can come back into the past and leave a breadcrumb, can leave some guidance, something that is going to trigger you in the future, and also showing me that I have aligned with that destined path that I was always meant to take and walk. And I was being shown now consciously that energy was in my life, and I was connecting to energies. Let's understand these energies are always in our lives. Divine feminine, masculine energies are within us. It's part of the law of gender, but often they are distorted, and we are distorted due to all the programming. So it's when we bring union to those energies, when we start to marry those energies and bring union, we create divine union, or the Heros Gamma. So we'll do a video on that, and that shifts us into our true organic timelines, into our organic blueprint, and allows us to be aligned with our destinies.